I don't know if I should mention it because I really can't even remember, but maybe it was technically last video anyway. But when I play Constructed, I've got to Master 3. It's the highest rank you can get in the game. And a lot of people joke that it's super easy and stuff, but I don't know. I think, though, I had, once I started playing my final deck that I chose, I was getting like 85 or so win ratio. But before that, I was playing a lot of, like, tournament decks. And, I say tournament decks, but decks like that were popularized by, like, BlizzCon. And, for example, there's a Paladin deck, a Warrior deck, there's a Mage deck, and Priest deck. And I tried all of them. I actually have all of them. I pretty much have every popular deck that I know of. And they have some expensive cards in them, but I guess I'm lucky. But I have paid some money for the game. And I think the Warlock deck's the best one. I just really do. I would say if you were playing like a best of 3 or something, the Warrior deck or Warlock deck might not be the best. Because the other decks you could probably like tweak to get to work around things. But if you're just playing Warlock deck, you're doing one round over and over and over and over again. The Warlock deck just seems to have the versatility, and all of its demons are like 1 casting cost, which means you get under everybody because there's no other deck. No, I don't care what it is. Even the Hunter deck doesn't go under 1 casting cost. So you put like insane pressure on them early game, and then the Warlock doesn't have to play any card draw cards. So like sometimes you draw like a card draw card, and it's like a dead card in your hand. Where the Warlock, he just keeps drawing cards no matter what's in his hand. And a lot of times you'll find answers doing that. Or the big thing is you get Lord Jaraxxus, which, man, I wish he was foil. I want that so bad. But Jaraxxus, you just let yourself almost die, and then you play Jaraxxus, you go back up to 15 health. And then usually the opponent's like near dead themselves or whatever, and it's pretty nuts. There's a lot of really sweet combos. When I first saw the Warlock deck, it was the last deck I ever played. Like literally of all the decks other than Hunter, Warlock's the deck that I found the least interesting to play. And looking at the cards, they never looked super appealing or like amazing to me. But there's some sick combos that aren't that obvious. Like there's a few good ones. Like you play the Sylvanas or whatever her name is, and you can make it use that card Shadow Flame so it kills her. And then the Shadow Flame kills AoE everything, and it kills the creature you target. But Sylvanas lets you steal an opponent's creature. So if they have like one big creature and a bunch of little creatures, it kills all the little creatures and then steals their biggest creature and puts it in your play. That's a pretty solid turn. And then, I don't know, I could keep going. There's just a lot of goofy combos like that, though. A lot. Like, you can summon in a 6/6 Inferno with Lord Jaraxxus and then blow it up with the Shadow Flame, and that's just like 6 damage to everything. You play like the Novice Engineer, and then you give it like Power Overwhelming, which is like +4/+4. So she becomes like a 5/6, which is pretty devastating because it costs like 1 crystal to do it. And with 1 crystal, your little guy gets you perfect 1-for-1 value. And it's like amazing. Think about it. This is a 5 damage kill spell. People don't generally see that coming. So if you remember, and hopefully, wow, I'm gonna run out of time. If anyone remembers, though, I did say that I had a really good mage game, and I'm playing against a mage. So yeah, stay tuned if you're getting bored, or remember to come back if you've already left or coming back later. What I just said makes no sense. I acknowledge that. But let me think. I've kind of not been paying attention. I stole the mind control guy,
My shield for Argus.
but mages generally don't play a lot of creatures, and if I'm letting him get to 4 creatures, I'm really playing poorly. I think priests have an advantage over mages. I just think that... Well, I can't comment any more than that, but... Pretty sure silence is a good play here. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Alright. And then what? What do I do now? Card draw? I get greedy? Yeah, I got these mirror images.
Job done.
So that slows him down, and it's like pure value because I got those cards basically for free. Ooh, and a big one, I drew another owl. That second owl is huge. Owl is like, I remember the first time I played this game and I got an owl. I knew immediately, like, this is a good card. Alright, I'm going to pause it here so I can start a new recording. One moment, please. Alright, here we go. So, he's thrown out quite the board state, and I can't mind control this turn. So, what do we do? What do we do? I keep thinking, man, maybe I let him put one more creature out. I see what I'm gonna do here. Huh. Yeah, it's a 2 for 2 instead of just a 1 for 1. Which is in my favor. When I'm healing, I heal for 4. But that guy can only do 3 damage, so that's really smart. And I don't know how many people would have seen that as obvious. This is the break stuff map. And so he drops the big bomb, which I want to steal. I think stealing is the smart play here. It's one of those things when you have a manipulator in your hand, you always say, if nothing changes, the manipulator will be an awesome play. But the funny thing about this game is things always change. So what you want to do is not quite always what you need to do. Alright, so I'm gonna do the... Whoa, no, wait. Oh, because, yeah. I'm moving faster than my own self right now. Because of the +1 from the Stormwind guy, I was able to do that. And I get to silence his stupid guy, which gets value for him. Normally that'd be a slightly reckless play, but the bird is the +1/+1, which is a good trade for anything there. And I got the bird basically for free because I got it from the other guy's deck. Ooh, that's rough. Yeah, I told you it was a good game. Well, this guy's playing good. I was wondering here, if I faceless manipulator his guy, does he get copied as silenced? You know? Look at that. 3 Arguses in my hand. It's tempting to, like, actually not do very much this game. Like, down that turn, it's tempting to, like, not play an Argus and, like, try to play, like, a Berserker and then manipulate it. The problem is, against a priest, or, I'm sorry, against a mage, once you get to, like, 10 health, you can pretty much assume you're dead. So, I need him to focus on the creatures and not worry about me. So... And the point is, if I played the Berserker and then manipulate copied it, which would be on board a pretty awesome thing, against a mage that's just too risky. You gotta have taunt up. You have to force him to deal with your taunt. Now, this is a very interesting turn as well. Yeah. I'm just going for more taunt.
My shield for Argus.
Job's done.
He's slowing down. He's only got 2 cards left in his hand. I think me dropping the Berserker was a little risky into that secret, but I had no choice because if I dropped Argus first, then I don't have taunt, and I take 5 more damage, and then he could theoretically Power Blast kill me. I think I'm thinking of a misplay I made.
What to do? What to do?
I got like a huge board advantage, and I just did something mega retarded. Let's see what retarded thing I do. So, I'm gonna obviously pain his stupid worm, because that thing will just keep getting crazy. And then I'm gonna make a retarded move. Yeah, now, what I should do is attack with the Argus right
My
now.
shield for
Oh,
Argus.
never mind, I did.
To the breach.
Okay, never mind. Alright, so even now I'm learning a lesson. And I'm going to heal myself because I'd rather have myself more health than give that guy the 2 and still to die to like Flame Strike or something. Yeah, see, that's like a dead turn when they do that. So what I should have done is got my Berserker bigger by attacking his stupid little guy, and then attack with the Argus into him. Because I didn't. It's not like a noble sacrifice where everything is saved. And that's, see, I'm learning from watching this, and people always say you learn from watching recordings when you play card games, even with Magic and stuff like that. But I never listened to them. And
Is someone injured?
Manipulator might actually be a good play here. Yeah. It's a fair trade. Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking, I guess.
Into the breach.
Yeah, put pressure on him. I don't know if it... Oh boy. That could have been really bad. If he stole my taunter. And you know what? I remember thinking that too, because I got the mind control guy from him. So that must have been the one card he was holding the whole time. And now that could be a counterspell or it could be a copy. So I'm playing into counterspell because I don't want... Alright, heal the dragon. Yeah, it's a smart play, Doug. Good job.
Job's done.
The mage is on fumes right now, but doesn't mean anything. And you know, interesting, haven't seen any sheeping. Oh, he was holding that fireball. I get to see what's in his hand. Okay. I'll play Ursa now. Or do I play the Croc? I think you play the Croc just in case of Mirror Entity. I can't remember if I played a creature since the secret. So I play it safe instead of stupid.
For the crusade!
Oh, there you go. That's why you don't play Ursa.
For the crusade!
Crazy. Should have played the Croc instead. Oh my god, look at this game.
I dream and the world trembles.
Join or
Look
die.
at this game, it's going out of control. Mage is running out of cards.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
So I can do 5,
For the
6, 7,
crusade!
8, 9, 10, 11 damage. Yeah, he's forcing me to trade. I think this is a mistake. Ugh. No, don't do that. Oh, what are you doing?
Is someone injured?
No. Ugh. I don't think I draw anything from doing this. Okay, I kind of get that. So, by my chick dying, I assume I don't draw a card. Let's find out. So, questionable plays.
I shall bring you.
I don't know though that could have worked any better because I drew what, 2 cards from playing those 2 cards, so I didn't lose anything.
You call that a win?
And if I don't play those 2 cards, I guess I just get those 2 cards, so I don't know. I guess you could say it doesn't matter.
Trust the pirates.
And I think I was hoping to draw an answer so I wouldn't have to lose my Earth, so that's the real answer. And I like this because I create 2 threats that can kill that guy and still hurt her. So, hey, I promised a good game. This is a crazy game.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Look at this. This is a crazy game. He's going for me. What do I get?
Almost out of cards.
See, if I had healed myself and she drew a fireball, I still am dead. She draws a pyroblast, I still am dead. So I need that guy to be alive more than I need. And I have 1 card left in my deck. What's it gonna be?
I'm out of cards.
See? And I wouldn't have won this turn if it wasn't for saving my dude. So I made the correct decision and won the game. Alright, high five to myself. On to the next game. So, still need 3 more wins to cap out an arena. I wonder, can you hear me chewing right now? I'm eating a grape. My throat hurts. I'm sick.
Anduin versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
I don't really remember this game,
The light shall bring victory.
which could be a good or a bad thing. My hand's kind of meh. Against a warlock that drops the 1-drop demons, that hand's
The
pretty
light
bad.
protects me.
Greet you.
But against that Argent guy, not
Is
bad.
someone injured?
Let me see what he's got in his hand because I'm hoping it's something cheap,
Job's done.
and it's not bad. So, luckily he can't Shadow Pain my guy this turn. He doesn't get a coin because he went first. So, I'm just going to draw a card.
Right away.
And taking 1 damage is not the end of the world. Oh. I got mega value out of that. And I'm not sure why I decided to play that. Guess I was worried about kill spells and at least I have something on the board. Oh, and I wanted to Argus. Yeah, see? But now, if I Argus, at least the Imp does something. But he goes for the Imp, which is totally fine with me. Yeah, that's better.
Trust the
My
pirate's code.
Tauren Pirate. Okay. He's just doing he's doing me favors for days. And he's showing me all my decisions are correct. And as I'm showing you, I'm gonna Shadow Bolt. And heal. One decision after another. And Shadow Bolt was a good steal.
It's
That's
time
kind of
for a little
annoying.
blood.
We must
Wow.
cleanse the Sunwell.
I never thought about. Wow, that is a top deck. That Imp with Berserker is kind of cool. I mean, because the Berserker's whole balance is based on the idea he has 3 health. When we give him 4 within rage, that's actually pretty sick. I remember not liking this play, but at the same time, yeah, you know, in retrospect, I should have played the Dark Iron. Just given the bird 4, and they would have been 2 4/4s instead of the bird trading like that. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. Don't ever do that. Argent's fine. That's a good makeup call, makeup play, but it doesn't excuse the bad play last turn. And this guy keeps trying to draw answers, which is always a good thing. Going for me. So, what do I do here? I think I Holy Nova. Wait, what? No? Oh, okay. Okay, genius level increased. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, Holy Nova would have been meh.
Your magic shall not save you.
Hey, my little stand squeaking. Isn't that cool?
I will enjoy.
Alright, now what do I do? Dun dun dun. Oh, that's a good top deck. Yeah, see, sometimes you just top deck your way to victory. No, what are you doing? What? That was weird. I think I was just pissed off at the Imp.
Done.
Yeah, I think the Imp was just pissing me off. I don't know why I did that, though. Mind control. I got lots of mind control. This is over. Every time you mind control, it's a 2 for 1. Because that's his creature, now it's my creature. Then he has to use a card to kill it. And that's going to be a lot of card to kill.
Silver Moon shall not fall.
He's killing himself for me. Try to see what's in his hand. That's nothing interesting, and then I'm gonna attack him. Alright, moving on. Okay. I'm just gonna spoil it and say this next game is ridiculous. And yeah. I'm not kidding, and I'm not saying, oh, you know, just watch this game because it's good, and yeah, I just want you to view this because for reasons. No, seriously, this game is crazy, and there's a lot going on in it. I think I already said, I think Priest has an advantage over Paladin.
Anduin versus Uther.
Maybe I'm wrong. I have it on constructed, maybe I'm wrong.
Shall bring victory.
But oh my god, look at that hand. No wonder this game was good. Probably because I had the... Oh, okay, got saved. That hand was horrible. The logic was if I trade all three, I'll be guaranteed one of them will get me a good card. Look at my hand. That is so stupid. Well, that worked out. And I got lucky. Let me tell you something. Those Mad Bombers are awesome in the right situations. And they trade so well. They can sometimes screw you over with their randomness, but that was a lucky top deck. I have a horrible hand, but I have the power of the top deck. And for anyone that's actually asking, I'm sure there's nobody actually asking, but if there was, the reason my hand sucks is because I can't do anything with it. But next turn I can cultist. Please tell me that's what I do. Okay. Okay, that actually might have been a mistake. We'll find out. Let's see what he does this turn, because that might have been a mistake. I think, though, you could argue that was correct. And the reason is this. See that? There you go. Exactly. I can't shadow word that stupid guy who was magic immune. So better just to get rid of it and not have to worry about it anymore. So I'm okay with that, actually. That was perfectly fine. Because the assumption is he'd use his guy to, like, kill my 4-2, but then he just killed the 4-2 with a spell. And he drew a card for doing it. So... oh my god. Look at this. I don't want to give anything away, but just remember this moment, because this moment comes back. This moment is everything. Alright, so what did I do? I took something from his hand. Got a consecrate. Play me some pirate. And I'll attack him. Heal myself. I don't know why you'd ask why I did that, but the idea is that right there I have 5 damage. And I don't want to hurt my dude to 2. And then maybe he does something weird, you know? Like that, right? If my dude's at 2, then he uses a sword and kills my dude. I mean, what he's doing is fine. But had I attacked his 5-5 instead at that moment. And now, honestly, I have 3 mind controls in my hand, so...
Is someone injured?
It comes a point where... oh yeah, obviously I want to heal my guy. Oh my god. And if I had that manipulator 1 turn different, could have changed so much. Because I could have just got a free 5/5. Boom, 5/5. Thank you. I could copy my 5/7 if I had one more. Just boom, 2 5/7s on the board. Both with the ability to get bigger and be healed. But it isn't in the cards. And let's be honest, that's both the 5/5 and the 5/7, they're no longer in the game. Just to pretend they're not there anymore. Because something will happen. The guy's not going to let it sit like this. I don't blame him for taking a long time right now. This is a big thing to think about. I have a really good board state. Even though he does too, mine's better. If you think about what my first hand was to what's going on now, I wonder what he's holding too. Think about that for a minute. This guy has, look at his hand. He's got what, 3, 6, 8 cards in hand. So you think I'm holding cards? This guy's holding cards.
I must move quickly.
Alright, what's he do? Jeez. He's playing really conservative. Which I'm not faulting him for. He's doing it right. Now, when he plays the Wind Fury, I could just be retarded, but I'm pretty convinced that Wind Fury could be King's, and I'm thinking at this point, he's playing some kind of weird, like, minion King's buff strategy, and I wasn't going to let him do that. I want him to play something big and buff that, and let me take it. And let's say he Kings the Wind Fury guy. That's 10 damage. Other than 8. Well, even 9 because of his little soldier. Alright. That's totally fine. And yeah, I'll play Argus. Why not? Yeah. I guess. I want him to hit me. I don't know. I think my thinking is too, if he hits me, which he has every reason to want to do that, to bring me down to like 14. Then next turn I play an Argus and I have huge creatures. And the 7, he'd be 7/6 can kill that guy, and this guy would be 5/5 can kill that guy. So him attacking me would be greedy. But he's not being greedy, he's playing smart. And this guy probably has some wins on his belt. Under his belt. So I'm taking out my rage and breaking stuff. Come on. I understand he's got to think, but geez, man. Yeah, now I'm starting to threaten him.
Light shall be.
Let's move quickly. Let me
We must cleanse.
So that worked out for me, because now I can Shadow Word kill his stupid guy.
reporting for duty.
Shield
Oof. I think I mind control here. The reason is because of tempo. I'm still kind of screwed, but at this point both are pretty favorable trades. He can't... Yeah, that was a good play. And then he has to trade those because he knows I can heal my Yeti. It's getting tough right now. Alright, so mind control, heal, easy play. Very easy. He played a nice bomb for me. Oh. I'll put a creature in play.
Mind if I roll knee?
I don't think I'm worried about healing actually, because this isn't like a mage or something that's just gonna blow me up. I think I remember that ogre from WoW. There was like some little place where you fight in arena fights. I remember that. Oh my god. I was gonna say, if he drops an Argus, please. So, play that. Check his hand.
Injured?
Lay of Hands. I remember when I got that, I was super happy. Make it bigger.
My shield for Argus. My shield for Argus.
And then go for him. Yeah. No. What? Yeah, I guess. It's only 2 damage. Yeah, this is good board presence. So we know he has Lay of Hands. But we don't know this yet, but his deck is getting really thin. And that my ass got saved right there. And I felt bad for him, because that's literally the worst situation. If he got my 8/7, wow. I'd have to mind control my own creature back, which is still actually plus value on him, or at least break even. But not a break even you want. I feel bad for him there. He was cheated. And I've got all taunts versus his no taunts. See, if I went to his face, I would do a lot of damage. But I can't go to his face because then I might fall for the greed. I can't fall for greed. I wonder if you guys know what I'm going to do next. Because I know what I'm going to do next. But I bet you won't guess it. She's got quite the board state though.
Reporting for duty.
Me smash. To the breach.
Jeez. Actually would have healed my dude, the other guy, the 4/1. But drawing an extra card and having an 8/11. Let's see, how much damage can he do now? 4, 7, 8, 10. So he can only do 10 current damage. His entire team couldn't kill my one guy. And we got a mind control target. Oh boy. So he made something 8/6 and still had to do 2 creatures to kill it. And had I not plus that guy 0-2, he would have just traded with that like 2/1 chick or something. Now here he goes drawing cards again, which normally in conventional Magic means I'm going to lose. But I keep valuing him so hard on these mind controls. My plan at this point is for him to deck himself. He's at 23 health, so odds of me rushing him down are low. And any argument for why you don't play that wisdom card in a deck, and I've always wondered why people don't, is this game right here. Because, and I'm not saying it's guaranteed I win this game, but let's just say he's drawing cards like a fiend, so it's reasonable to think that he's gonna run out of cards. But does he kill me first? Because it's looking pretty bad right now. Let's see.
Not a morning person.
Oh, another interesting thing here is if I I think he's got 3 cards left in his deck. If I use Thought Steal, I'll actually know what's left in his deck.
Tadingo!
It's pretty nice. So he's left with a little dinky stuff against my troll. He's got like no cards left in his deck. And remember, he still has a Lay of Hands, but if he uses it, he'll have nothing left in his deck, and his health is not under threat. So Thought Steal, copy 2 cards in the opponent's deck. He's only got 2 cards in his deck.
I wonder.
Reporting for duty.
I have 2 options in silence. Silencing the leper is a big possibility. Silencing another Blessing of the Kings. Silencing that guy. Even though if the plan is to deck him, I probably shouldn't silence that guy, but now he's got the bubble there. So, something that was interesting there, normally that Thought Seize like takes a while to think and process, but because he only had 2 cards in his deck, those cards like instantly were in my hand. I blinked and I missed it. Yeah, I want to silence his stupid 4-2. Even though see, I don't want to attack him anymore just yet. I just want to make it so I can't lose. Well, I changed my mind. I want to heal myself. I don't want to lose.
I'm almost out of cards.
I wonder if he'd... I think no matter what I can't lose, but I don't know if I did that right. I'm still not sure if I could have done anything better. He can hit me for 7, bring me down to like 8 health, which is a real thing and could change the entire game. But see, because his health's 8, he's more concerned about killing my stuff now, which is kind of not going to win him the game because he's going to run out of cards. And look, see, her attacking puts him at 0 cards. Also, he still can lay a hands, but he's going to take like 5 damage, I think, maybe 6. And if he draws another card, it's like 4 damage. I wonder, do I even lay a hands here? 1 damage, 3 damage, 6 damage.
Well played.
Oh, it's over right here. Because I can do 10 damage and he has 10 health.
Drink with me, friend.
Well played.
He seems upset. I keep saying well played and not getting a response. And so there you go. 8 wins, which means I get a lot of monies for losing at this point. I'm going to add Smite to my real priest deck because I don't want to forget. So yeah. It's a pretty good deck, the priest deck. I think it gets rushed down too easily. I don't know. I didn't do very well with the priest deck. The warrior deck I did really well with. Speaking of deck, I mean, like, I'm using like the BlizzCon builds. So I don't know. Maybe there's better decks out there. If anyone, by the way, is like listening to this and like has better constructed decks or knows some top secret stuff, feel free to tell me or link me. I'm open to anything and I'll try anything. I'm in the Masters 3, but at this point I have nothing to lose by trying other decks. I'd like to see like some top secret strats that don't, you know, people don't know about, because everybody these days knows like the BlizzCon decks and stuff like that.
Shall bring victory.
So all I need is one more win to cap out. I actually want to win because I've never done 9 wins before. I've only done 8, so I want to win this game pretty badly. My hand though is not the best. What, it's my turn? What am I doing? Alright. So I want to save the bird for my taunt. Damn, dude, that thing comes out fast. I gotta remember that. That was like a... Why have I undervalued that card? That's like a... It's like a bomber. 3-2 for 2? I need to... Yeah. I need to think about that. One deck that has never been right for me is my Druid deck. I just... Granted, my Druid deck is total shenanigans where it plays like tons of legendaries and stuff. But I don't know, I just have never figured out the Druid mojo. I don't really get what Druid's even for. Druid seems like he's trying to be too much of everything but not actually good at anything. Like they have AoE control-y spells, but then they have like Beast aggro. But then they're very turtle-y with like tanks and drawing cards. It's like the Druid's just like 3 different classes, but not the best at any of them, which I just don't get it.
I must consider.
I just got a weird text message. Amy awesome? What the hell? I gotta click this link. What? Okay, I just went to the website AMI Awesome. Oh, amiawesome.com. You guys should go there. It's not any kind of spam bot or something. Yeah. Nova into Nova? My hand is horrible. Let's see, what does he drop?
Where shall I strike?
He's zerging me. I'm at 14 health in turn 6. Not a good thing. That is the best play, but what do you do about it? I know what he's gonna do.
Truth is my shield.
Dude, high five, because that's smart right there. So he only has to trade. Wait, what? Whoa. He didn't have to do that. Oh, yeah, he can. That's pretty sweet. That was pretty smart too. But it's not gonna matter, cause he's just gonna do... What's he gonna do? My vote is he's gonna do bite. Yep, shapeshift. Attack my guy. And then... Is he gonna sacrifice? Oh, he's going all in. And... I'm still pretty screwed. Could play Senji or whatever into Argus. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Do it. Do it. What the hell? Go. Oh, I see what I'm thinking.
Tazdingo!
See, I got my thinking cap on. Try to steal a card. Heal myself.
I must safeguard the land.
It's the beginning of the end. Give me his taunt back.
Man! Job done.
I see. I could see the argument of like attacking his 2/4 with the warrior, but I don't want to take damage. I want him to attack into my creatures. So. Power of the Wild. Jeez. Playing Druid, bro. I'm playing Wild. That's silly. When do you have that many creatures out though, ever? I've never seen anything like it. I just have such a bad hand. And I can't stop this, so yeah. There's no out for me.
I must consider.
He has how much damage on board? Like 8, 12, 16. God, was that 23? Did I 23 on board? Am I reading that right? Okay.
I must
Do
consider.
that again. Just got 8, 15, 18. Yeah, 23 damage. Jeez, it's so high I just had to assume I miscounted. The problem is if I thought steal, no matter what I get from his deck, nothing will save my life. There's no card in the game that would save me right now. And I do that. Okay. What I would need is a Moonfire, but I would need it to cost nothing. I would need it to be somehow cheap. You could argue, yeah, see the math just doesn't work though. So 4, 5, that's 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to need 12 crystals to stop this. And I still don't know if I'd stop it actually.
Well played.
I still would have died. Yeah, I still would have died. I still would have taken 8 damage. Even if I had 12 crystals. And some points. I mean, I had to swipe, but that's not enough. And so, let's see what I got. This is always the best part, let's be honest. Like, opening the pack. Granted, it's always a letdown. I don't know about you guys, but I never get anything good. What's that? 245 gold? That's quite nice. I actually really wanted to just jump in and make another deck, but I didn't make the deck for you guys here on this video, so I'm going to do that next time. Ugh, the giant. I think I will disenchant that giant at some point. Well, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.